guys, my name is Lucia and today I am so excited for this video because I have been planning to do this for the longest time. I am starting a new series on my channel which is Shop My Stash / monthly makeup baskets. Now this intro is going to be a little bit longer than usual. I want to talk about PR that I am getting and how I'm going to incorporate that into these baskets, as well as how these baskets are going to work every month. If you don't care at all about those things and you just want to see me pick out products to use, I will leave a timestamp of when I start to do that. But again, I do have some housekeeping that I would like to talk about first. If you guys have been watching my channel for the past 2 months, you will know that basically all of my subscribers were from February and March, which means that I started to receive PR all at once. Now, I know some people were confused that I am receiving PR because of my Why PR is Problematic video. I said in my Shop Hush haul last week, but I will say it again. I did mention in the intro to that video that I was having some packages come in the mail from PR and that I'm a YouTuber who is going to start getting PR. You are welcome to go rewatch that video if there is any confusion, but yes, I am going to be testing these stuff out and reviewing them for you in a thorough way, not like first impressions. So this is the way that I'm going to be showing you guys the PR and new makeup that I am getting in my life. I know a lot of you guys were really interested into what brand sent me stuff. I also said this in my Shop Hush unboxing, but you guys can see from the content of my video, I have not changed at all since I started getting PR. I'm gonna be totally honest. I am not afraid to tell you when stuff is crappy. For the first couple of months when I do this, I am mainly going to be pulling from this box, which is all the PR, because my makeup collection is very small and very well loved. So all of these stuff in my collection, I have already given a lot of attention, and so I'm gonna focus mostly on using new stuff, reviewing new stuff, but then, you know, as the months go on, I am going to incorporate stuff and, you know, rotate through my collection and the stuff that is already in my collection. I will be doing reviews in every monthly makeup basket, so the stuff that I pull for this month, in next month's basket, you will hear me review all of those products. I thought this would be a really fun way to not only show you guys what PR I'm getting, but tell you what I think of it in a way that is good for me, because again, my reviews are very thorough. I like to take my time with products and really test them out before I tell you guys my opinion. Okay, I believe that is all, so I want to get right on into this basket of stuff. So the only thing from PR that I received that I have already tested out is the Coastal Scents Jungle Roar palette. I want to let you guys know on my Instagram, which is @LuciaRose2, I posted a story every day that I used this. I used this for a whole week and I loved showing you guys what looks I was doing and kind of giving you reviews as I used it, and then now I can report to you my final review on it. So I will be doing that for a lot of the PR that I receive. So if you're interested, again, you can follow me there. This is what the palette looks like, and I really enjoyed this palette. I talk so much on my channel about releases and makeup launches that I don't want to see anymore, and you guys always ask, Lucia, what kind of stuff does inspire you? And this is what I'm talking about. Now, I will say the quality of these shadows is good. It's not going to completely blow your mind. You're not going to swatch it and die because of how pigmented it is, but they are very good. They're not as good as maybe ColourPop or something like that, but I had no problem creating my looks. I definitely think this is worth it. This is so inspiring to me. You see this picture and you look at the colors, and I can tell you why they put every color that they put in. I love that this is such a great color story. It's definitely not something you would want to do for a 1 month, 1 palette. It is certainly very colorful. I think you can mainly only get colorful looks from this. I had to pull for some other transition shades, but I really did enjoy this palette, especially for the blues and the greens, which is so hard to find now. This definitely isn't a warm tone palette. There are grays, and it's just so inspiring. This is what I'm talking about. Coastal Scents has a lot of other palettes with this similar thing going on, like an animal or something on the front and then colorful shadows inside that seem to be unique. Please let me know in the comments if you guys would like me to review any of those. I definitely am interested because of how much this inspired me, but I also have a lot of palettes to review right now. So just let me know. I will be putting this back in my collection for the time being. Let's get into this. I'm not going to show you everything in this. A lot of it is from the Shop Hush unboxing, which I will link down below. But the first thing here is this majestic 8-piece brush set from Coastal Scents. I know this is a new release that they just came out with. I definitely want to use some of these brushes, and the other brush set I have is the Beauty Creations Like a Diamond brush set, and they are all in this little bag. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull for these, and then off camera I'm going to pick out the brushes that I definitely think I want to use, and I will show you guys that at the end. But yeah, I'm definitely going to test out these brushes. This is hard because there's so much that I want to use. This is from the brand Gui's Face FX. This is a contour palette in the shade Moonlight. I saw Jessica Braun raving about this in a favorites video. She said that it was her favorite contour palette and that it was sent to her, and I've never had a contour palette, but I've always wanted to try one. So I reached out to them and asked them if they would send it to me free for review, and they said yes. So this is what it looks like. I am really, really hoping that this is as good as Jessica said it was, and I'm definitely going to be pulling for this month. Sticking with face, this was also in the Shop Hush unboxing. This is the JCat Beauty You Glow Girl Baked Highlighter in Crystal Sand. I want to test this out as well, and Coastal Scents also sent me this magnetic palette with their single eyeshadows and some blushes, bronzers, and highlighter. I definitely want to use the blushes, but I will say I don't like this palette. It's very cheap and it's very large. I appreciate that it has so much space, but I don't know how I would fit this on my desk just to test out these 3 blushes. So I'm going to toy with that, but I definitely want to pull these blushes. Maybe not this bronzer and highlighter stuff just yet. We shall see. And I'm not going to pull for the eyeshadows yet, but the blushes definitely. There's some stuff in here that I don't necessarily need to pull, but I'm definitely going to use. Like, this is a makeup brush. I'm going to use this. And there's this Hell Pour mask from Elisa Vecca Milky Piggy. I definitely want to use this. Let's pull for some palettes. This is the part that I am so excited about. So Shop Hush sent me a ton of their palettes. This is the Bad Habit Solstice palette. I think I want to pull for this one. Okay, yeah, this is what it looks like, and after using the Coastal Scents palette for a week with it all being colorful, I'm definitely craving some more neutral looks, so I'm going to pull for this. This is also going to be a little bit of trial and error since I've never done this. I've never had this much new makeup in my life to play with before and test out, so I'm not sure how many palettes I should pull. I'm not sure if I should do one a week or, you know, one every 2 weeks, but I think I'm gonna pull what I feel is best, and then if it's too many, we can go from there next time when I do another Shop My Stash. I can't even remember what all these palettes look like because there were so many, so let me open some of these up. I don't know, I mean, they're not that different. This is the Athena palette, and this is the Aphrodite palette. I think I'm gonna pull for this Athena palette. This is what it looks like. I think this is supposed to be a dupe for one of the Huda Beauty palettes. I didn't know this would be so hard, but I just have so many new things to try, and I'm so excited for all of them. Oh, or should I do the Supernova palette? Okay, this is really difficult. No, I'm gonna go for the Athena palette. I'm gonna save the Supernova palette for next time, even though it looks so pretty, because there are 2 other palettes that I definitely want to pull. I definitely want to pull the Aura palette from Bad Habit. Ooh, if I can open it, there we go. This is what it looks like. Right now, because I just used the Coastal Scents palette, I'm a little tired of these tones. This will probably be for the end of April, but I definitely want to pull that. And then the last palette I want to pull is from a brand I haven't heard of. This is Trading Mecca, and you guys are gonna be so excited. Look at this. Look at this palette. So many colorful warm tones. I feel like the lights are washing it out a tiny bit, but there it is. So I'm gonna pull for that. Let me just look over the palettes one last time and make sure that they are diverse enough. All right, they're definitely diverse enough, but I just want to pull this so badly too. And I know I definitely should not pull for 5 eyeshadow palettes, but this just looks so good. I think I want to trade this out for something. All right, you know what, guys? I'm going to be bad. I'm just going to pull this too. I know I absolutely should not pull 5 eyeshadow palettes, but I'm just too excited, so we'll see which ones I get to, and then I can roll over some into next month. So that is it for eyes, and then for lips, the only lip product I have is this from Halle Junet, I think, and it's one of those flower lipsticks, like the clear lipsticks that looks like it has a flower in it. Can you guys see that? So I'm going to pull for that. I'm not really sure if this is a lip balm or a lipstick, but we shall see. I thought I was done, but I actually want to pull one of these 2 highlighter palettes from Face Candy. I'm going to pull this Unicorn Glow highlighter palette because I usually don't like stuff like this. Like, these are very colorful, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be into that, but you really never know, so I do want to test this out. The packaging is so cool. All right, that is it for PR. Now let's go into my actual collection and pull stuff from there. Okay, so here is my collection. I am going to move these palettes and put in the palettes that I picked, but I will do that at the end. So first, in this drawer, I'm not going to take anything out of here because this is where my foundation and powder live, but I'm just going to be using the same stuff that I always use because I don't own more than one powder, foundation, and under eye setting powder. However, I do have the Becca First Light priming filter coming in the mail, and when I get that, I will be using that, but I don't have that yet. This is my bronzer, highlighter, and blush drawer. I think for the beginning, I am not going to pull anything. However, I might come in here for bronzer and blush once I have tested those things out more. I don't think I want to use just, you know, the couple bronzers and blushes I picked for a whole month, but I definitely want to have them on the forefront. Also, I know this isn't a declutter video, but I'm going to declutter this Smashbox bronzer. I tried to use it last month, and I wanted to use it up this month, but that was before I started receiving new makeup, and it's just too old. It's the oldest thing in my collection, so yeah, getting rid of that. But anyway, so nothing from that drawer. This is my eye drawer, and I have the eyeshadow primer potion, and I will be using this probably for 3 weeks of the month because I'm trying to use it up. But I purchased the Milani eyeshadow primer because people said that it was just as good as the Urban Decay one, but much cheaper. So I'm going to pull this just to test it out long enough to know that I like it, and then I am going to rotate back to the Urban Decay one. This is my Stila liquid eyeliner. I think it's almost dead. I would like to get a little more use out of it. This is some of my lipsticks. The other lipsticks are in my bag, but I definitely want to pull these 2 ColourPop matte lipsticks. These are Gold Digger and Daydream. They're Matte X, excuse me. And I use my lipsticks, I only own 7, so I really like rotate through them, but I haven't used these in a while, and I definitely want to see if they're worth keeping or if I should declutter them. So I will put these here. This used to be my whole monthly makeup basket. Now obviously I'm going to be pulling from more than this, but some of the stuff does go in here. The stuff that was already in here, this is my concealer. I only own 1. This is the Tarte Shape Tape. And then these mascaras. This Maybelline Lash Sensational, I used to absolutely love this, and this tube was terrible. So I will be getting rid of that, as well as this Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara. This was the limited edition one in the sparkly packaging. I have 2 backups of this that I just got from the 21 Days of Beauty. I am going to use these for a couple more days just to squeeze the life out of them, and then as soon as I'm done with them, I will pull for my new mascara. Alright, so I think that is everything that I am pulling, so let me put it in its place and I will show you what it looks like. Okay, so I went through the brush set and there were only 2 that I don't want, so I'm going to donate these. These are the ones from Shop Hush and these are the Coastal Scents ones, so I will be testing both of those out. And then all of my palettes actually fit very, very nicely. I did not think this could fit 7 palettes. I am very surprised and impressed, so there we go. Just a quick rundown. I have the Unicorn palette, the Supernova palette, the Aura palette, palette, the Solstice palette, the Athena palette. This Trading Mecha one doesn't have a name. I think it might be the Beta palette. I think I saw that online, but it doesn't say. And then I will be using the blushes from here. And then from this basket here, I have the Guise Face Contour Kit, the highlighter, the flower lipstick thing, and then all the stuff we just picked out. And that is everything. That is what I'm going to be testing out for the month. I am so excited for this series. I hope you guys are too. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye!